Hello. Huh? Sit.
Here.
Sit. No, here. Good boy. Sit. Good boy.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
No big difference. So when she acts like that, you can't be nice to her.
Okay.
You're like, no, quiet down.
Okay.
Huh.
So stop that right away.
Yeah, she's like kind of was instigating that whole entrance there.
Okay.
She was the most excited one, so that's the one you address.
Okay.
That's better.
These two have been really good together. I've had one fight,
No awkward stares, none
no
of that.
issue, no. The only thing is, last week we were outside playing, and he actually went up and pounced on her, like hard.
Really?
She yelped. But he was just playing because he's so clumsy when he plays. He wasn't intentionally trying to hurt her. And then by the time I got over there, it was way too late, so I corrected him.
So you were out there.
I was out there.
You addressed him though. You said something.
Well, he like took his big paw and just like hit her in the back, and she yelled.
Did you say?
And then by the time I got
easy
over there,
or
well, I yelled because I was a little bit far away, and I said no. And then by the time I got over there, it was like over. So like no fight broke out. Where a few weeks ago she would have tuned him up for that.
Yeah.
She would have attacked him for that.
Are you being better?
She's much better. She's doing really good.
Good girl. Good girl. Oh, dum dum.
Yeah.
Oh, you are funny.
And Dum Dum not so dumb.
No?
As soon as I take the shock collar off him, he changes into a
Really?
little brat dog.
No.
The cat chasing, barking, but as soon as the collar's on him, he's an angel. So I think I'm doing it wrong. I think I'm just that.
A little too hard, you think?
I don't know. I got him 15. I thought that's what you said. Is that wrong?
It depends on his level, you know.
Okay.
He is kind of a baby. Which collar did you end up getting?
I think it's actually the same one
The
you
280
have. Yes.
platinum or whatever.
Yes, it's the same one you have.
No, they look a lot more content.
Yes.
Like she's nice and relaxed.
Everyone says they see a huge difference in her,
Yeah,
more than anybody.
which is good. So, have you been working on stuff with these two?
Like we'll go outside and play, and she pretty much stays by my side. Like she won't wander off. So no matter where I am, she's either behind me or beside me, just sitting there. So I don't know how to like undo that. I know you said it would take a little while for her to be more secure and stuff. Is that not good that she's doing that?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because like he's playing ball, he's running.
she's an older girl. She's not going to want to do all those things
Okay.
and play with a big dog like this. If she
Okay.
wants to go sniff around and whatever, that's what she wants to do.
But she hasn't been digging. We haven't had one rock incident. Yeah, she's been really good.
I think it's like he's going to overexcite, you know what I mean? He's going to want to play hard and pound. She might get sick of it from time to time and try to correct him. But if you address him, like, hey, she doesn't like that. She doesn't want to play like that.
Okay.
So you just tell him, bugger off of her, you know? Come. Oh, what a good boy. Good boy. And how about out here? Has he wanted to stay out in the living room more?
Which one?
This guy?
This one? Yeah, they've been good. He's
He's not like trying to creep out into the kitchen
No.
and stuff anymore?
Nope.
Stays out.
I think he only does that when
They
we're
hang
here,
out too
'cause
over by the
when
gate?
I'm working with Tucker, he'll lay right there on the floor.
Really?
And not make a sound. He's just really well behaved. He's just doing that. So I let him. I let him stay there while I'm working. And Tucker don't seem to mind him being there.
No, that's good.
Yeah. But the crate thing didn't work at all. It was bad.
What? Trying
I
to...
had the crates together, like 6 inches apart. I had I had a sheet on either side so they couldn't see each other.
Yeah.
But as soon as I put Tucker in his, I'm pretty sure he started. I think he growled first, and then Tucker just went off. Like he was like afraid, that big, deep, loud growling and attacking the cage and stuff, the crate.
So he was in the crate.
They were both in the crate.
So
And then he started. So now they're fighting. Although they couldn't see each other, they were literally fighting through the crates.
Okay.
So I
How
thought
close?
he started it like
Were they
6
like a few
inches.
inches apart?
I had them both together here. They're like 6 inches apart. And I'm almost positive he growled first. So I took Tucker out first and put him back in his room. And then I moved him back over to here. So I didn't know if maybe I should start with the crates. I want to wait until I talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Should I start with the crates like this far apart from each other first, without them seeing each other instead of so close together? Will that make a difference or no?
I kind of actually wouldn't mind doing that, like putting them close together and seeing how they actually are going to
Okay.
behave, because that's what we have to address.
Okay,
So if we could do it and they're in a crate and they're more safe that way.
okay. Because he's very crate aggressive. Like anytime I've taken him to the vet or he had to have any kind of surgery or something, that was his issue. Once they put him in there, he turned into an animal. Like bad, aggressive, they couldn't go near him. There was
So he didn't like
shit
people
rolls.
approaching the crate and all
No.
that stuff. Yeah, I deal with that all the time.
Okay, okay. Now is that something we'll be able to break him of?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I mean, he was that way with the room, but he's not doing that now.
Yeah. Well, I don't let him in the room. I go in first. And I sit on his bed, and I sit on the floor, and I touch all his stuff. And I make him stay out here. I won't let him into the room. And then after I tell him he can come in, and then when he comes in, I still touch everything, and I, where before I would stay out here, so like, that's who we are.
So if you ever had him in a crate out here, and then you went to like walk him around, he wouldn't like that.
I've never had him in the crate out here. Dexy is fine. Like I'll have stuff come out, we'll lay on the couch and drink coffee, and Dexy ignores us like we're not even here.
But if it was
But I've
the opposite,
never done it with Tucker.
Yeah.
So that's something I should start doing.
Yeah, I want to start addressing more of everything together. I'd like to have them doing more things together.
Okay.
You know, that bond them so they could sleep together, eat together, even if
Okay.
it's in crates. So we'll work on his crate issue.
Okay.
And does she have a crate too?
She does have a crate. And it depends. If I'm sleeping good, she'll stay in the bed with me. If I'm tossing and turning, she's in her crate.
Oh, so she gets mad at you
Yeah.
and leaves.
I'm like, because she's got to be like close to you. And when I can't sleep, it's like, right, get over, move over, move over.
I think mine does that too.
Yeah.
I don't know, I sleep so deep. I probably torture him.
But once I move her a couple times, then she just gets annoyed with me and just gets up and gets out of bed. So should they all three be sleeping in the crates at the same time together?
Yeah, I would like that, you know,
Okay.
and then they can all be in there while you're relaxing out here, reading a book, watching TV or whatever.
Okay.
You can invite one of them out. They shouldn't have issues with it, you know.
Okay.
That way they get used to being in the house together, in the room together, eating together and all that stuff.
Okay.
And it's easier for you to manage because they're all in crates.
Okay. I got the other Zap Power from this week.
Oh, you have one now?
Yeah. He's got it on.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see it.
I don't know if I got it on right. I actually think, I'm not sure if it's, I think it's loose. I figured I'll
Yeah,
let you shoot.
it's a little bit loose, because his head's up now. So when his head is down, it can sag.
Alright, so I'll let you show me how to really fit them good for the collar, and you show me what number they should be on.
On the hole, you mean, or on
And
the?
on this, yeah, and I think it was that one. 'Cause he was being really, really good. I'm like, oh my god, this collar's amazing.
Well, you know what happens if it's not tight?
Yeah.
they'll have their head down and it's not making a connection, and you're like, this thing ain't working, and you turn it off. Oh, jeez, he's still not feeling it, and then all of a sudden he lifts his head.
Yeah. Well, he's like you said, he's a baby because he was like the first time I did it because I told him place, and he's just wandering around like whatever. So I said place, and I hit the little button, and he's like, where am I going? Where am I going? Where? He like freaked out at first, running through the kitchen.
That's good though, because he watches you. Because the more they see you controlling the other dogs, the more comfortable they feel
Okay.
that you have control of everything. That's what we want to start doing now.
Okay.
And the more tools we have in the toolbox, like if she's learning place and he's learning place and they're doing really good at that, we can use that. So when we go outside, we can put them all three together, put them all three in place, invite one out,
Okay.
you know, maybe give it food, send it back.
Okay.
Do things with them as a group together that secures your position as the one in charge.
Okay. Now, place is good. Like if I have food, he'll go. No matter, I could be down the street and say place if I have food in my hand, and he'll run in there. But if I don't have nothing to offer him, it's like place, like 4 times, and I actually have to walk him over and put him. I don't physically put him in, but he'll go in. So he knows. It's just that he's really stubborn. Where I think Tupper is more. He wants to please us. He wants to make us happy.
I think he has that too, you know. Now, did you notice it's different with the collar if you say place?
Much different with the cow.
So you don't need the food then?
No. I haven't been doing the food because I wasn't sure if I should.
I don't mind
Always
you
before
using
him.
food if that's what gets you to you know, gets him to learn what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
But ultimately you don't want him to listen to food, you want him to listen
Okay.
to you.
Yeah, because like I'll be mixing his breakfast in the morning. I'll be in the kitchen. I'll say, place. He's in there. I hear him climb in there, and he's in there, like just waiting. And I come out, and I don't feed him right away. I feed him first, and he'll stay in there. I'll feed Tucker first, and I come out, and I'll set it down. I go back in the kitchen. I come back out. I'll tell him here, and he comes over, and he'll sit, and I tell him okay, and then he'll eat. So anything to do with food, he's like really alert and paying attention.
Yeah.
When it has nothing to do with food, I ain't doing anything everyone tells me to do.
Oh, yeah, huh? He was doing pretty good. I think, you know, by now we've got them all sorted out that they understand what a correction is, they understand what the collar is. That's good. So
Definitely
those
gets
are all
the
the
collar.
tools we could start using.
Like they really are just having a good time, like ignoring each other.
This is even better if we're like, you know, on a hiking trail in the woods, because they could venture off a little bit, explore, kind of do that thing together as a social activity.
Okay.
And they typically won't have time to stop and, you know, lock eyes or anything like that. That's why we kind of keep things moving now, you know.
Okay.
Just want to let them get comfortable and get used to being around each other. Oh. Plus it seems like when we stop, they'll go lay in a corner somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Hey! Need to dress him. You can sit too. Okay. Here.
No, even though he was just trying to play, he just can't do that.
Yeah, you know, you don't want him to like go pounce on her and, you know, start some excitement, and then next thing you know, he gets going.
Okay.
So definitely for a while, we want to control the excitement.
Okay.
Plus, he just made that decision on his own. That's not his. He can't do that. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I think he knows he's supposed to be right here. It would be a different story if he walked up to her, play about to her, and invited her to play, but he just kind of pounced.
Okay. Yeah, that's how he plays. Like with Molly, he's so rough with Molly, it's not even funny.
Molly's puppy, right?
No, she's older than them. She's 4. It's the husky. It's my daughter's husky. But he's always played really rough with her. And I think because I never corrected him, he don't know any better. He just thinks it's time to play, and nobody's ever said I can't.
No.
So. It's like mom ain't paying attention for a while. Yeah, make me look fat. Thanks.
She would do great off leash, you know. 'Cause I think anytime you wanted her, she would come back. when
She
you
will
called her
come back. And so will he, because he's afraid.
Yeah.
Actually, he don't wander either, because when we first moved in, we didn't have the fence up, and we just played in the yard one at a time. And he wandered off down there a little bit, and when we called him,
Only
he
so
came
far.
right back.
Yeah. Typically, they'll only go a few, 40, 50 feet ahead of you or behind you or off to the side to smell something. And then when they realize everybody's, still traveling, they'll want to catch up.
Okay.
Your biggest thing is if you come across, somebody comes over the hill with dogs,
Right.
then they all got to call, come back to you.
I was thinking about that this morning, because, like, Bobby with Blue, he says it one time, and Blue, listens, great. Where Chris is like, and I'm thinking to myself, but that's me too.
That's when I came in, that's what I heard when I walked up the stairs. Be nice. No.
And I was thinking about this morning, thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm just like Krista. This wussy little, these dogs are going to shit all over me for the rest of my life kind of thing.
You could still be soft at the right time, but when they're acting up and they're overpowering you, excuse me, place, no, move it. And then after she goes to her place and she's behaving, then, oh, good girl.
Okay. Now, she just did really good. She just walked up to that rock and smelled it and walked away. For last week, she would have had that rock. Well, 2 or 3 weeks ago, she would have had that rock, and then a fight would have broke out.
She's never swallowed one, though, huh?
No. She would bring them in the house, and I would line my dresser with them. Because she'd bring one in every time she was leaving and come back.
Let's stop over here on the simulated grass. She just thinks this is the most awesome thing ever. No, you didn't see that, did you?
No.
When she came up to sniff his face, which was harmless,
Okay.
he was like, like he was just expecting her to snap it.
Tucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she used to take him to the... She'll still take Dexy to the floor. She grabs him by the neck and will take him down to the ground. But since he started being, crazy, I was afraid if he reacted, he would kill her. So I haven't had the two of them together at all.
Yeah. No, he's doing his normal thing. Look, just avoiding, trying to look the other way.
Okay.
Doesn't want to be involved. I'm going to switch with you.
Okay.
That's hers.
Okay. How do you know who is who?
I'm
stuck.
Because you have him.
I mean, out of your two. Oh, 'cause
They're
one's brown?
different.
Okay. So I have cashmere.
Huh?
I have cashmere. So I don't need to do anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Good. Just making sure. Just making sure I just have to walk today.
Good girl. Boy.
I really need to focus on when to make the corrections and when to let them know that they're doing something good. Because sometimes by the time I'm thinking, oh boy, that's probably not a good thing. I probably should have corrected that. Sometimes I think it's too late, and why go over and correct it now? Because they're not going to know what the hell I'm doing.
I mean, either way, once you start, you can't stop. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So if you say something, it doesn't matter if you're across the yard and by the time you get there, like if you address him and then he ignores you or something, you're just going to keep heading towards him and put pressure on him until he sits and gives up. And
Okay.
doesn't matter if he forgot why.
Okay.
The point is he has to give up to you.
Okay. Because I've been doing that with him. Like when he starts that growling crap, I go right in and I make him sit, and I don't
his
leave
room?
until which a month ago I would have gotten tuned up for shit like that, but it's been being good, really good. And I think I'm building up my confidence too with him more. That I think he probably might just bite me and leave me alone. I don't think it'd be a full blown I'm gonna attack
So
him,
so
he's
you've,
dead kind of thing.
you've gotten it toned down to.
Yes.
He's still kind of a little like shaky a little bit. Not that you like want to sit here nervously expecting anything to happen, but you definitely got to pay attention.
Okay.
So like when he got up, you want to look at him. What is he doing? Is he getting up to go correct her, to block her, to stop her? You know what I mean?
Okay. I know, she's having a great time. She's going to be snoring again tonight.
No.
No. Cashmere, no. Good girl.
See, look at him. He's just way more relaxed when we're moving. He's venturing out looking for stuff to sniff. Here. If you want, we could just move it outside and go around the yard.
Okay.
I'm sure there's stuff they never smelled before, right? Is there an exit that goes directly out of here?
No, we have to
Go through here and then
Yeah.
through the iron gate, or?
We're going down into the yard?
Yeah, we'll just go all around.
Okay. We can go that way. Actually, they'll have fun because they actually like being in here. They've never been here together.
Okay. So that you should have stopped them all, backed
Okay.
them up, made them wait so that you can go through first.
Okay.
He's gone, by the way.
I know. You're the only one who waited, Tucker. Good boy, teaching them. Dixie here?
Here. Where'd you go, you knucklehead? That's a little more like it.
Okay.
You know, they're all moving around a bit on their own now.
Yeah, because like I walk them, but leash walk them, and I don't let them smell. Shall I be letting them smell?
Not as you're walking, but
Okay.
I usually, if they're being really good, stop and let them explore somewhere for a bit.
Okay.
And then when it's time to go, that was interesting. Both interested in the same rock for whatever reason. And there was no issue. So if he ventures too far, we can let
Okay.
him call him back. Looks like he's eating poop though. No.
Now, did you just make the correction or did you
Yeah.
zap them?
They did both. Good. See, this is good. We can kind of meander slow because I like it. Wow, there's a lot of deer poop here, huh?
We have a lot of deer.
Because they could be their own normal personalities, you know.
Okay.
Come on, Tucker.
Tucker here.
Yeah, I see a lot in him is that he's expecting something from these two. So he's still not quite used to the fact that there's a change, you know. And we haven't really had a chance to really address it, you know what I mean?
Right.
We've had a couple of little chances, but see, that was good. You got a little sniff in there? Both interested in the same object. That was pretty casual. See how as we're moving, they pretty much stay in our general vicinity. They won't venture off too far. He seems the most curious, this one. That's the border, right? Here. Good. $10 if she tries to go in the tennis court. Oh, good girl.
Can't imagine what's living in there. Oh, he went in.
Tucker, come. Come.
Good boy.
Good boy. Oh, wow.
I ain't never walking down here.
No?
The only time Dexy escapes down here once in a while, other than that. I just can't even nothing until he comes back.
This is where all the deer and stuff come from that they're always barking at. Look at them. They're like, ah! I've never been down here. It's awesome.
Never eat deer poop. No way. That was really good.
What I'm seeing a lot of is he goes to check something out, he finds interest in it, and he kind of pushes his way in there, and then he yields.
Which is a good thing, right?
Well, I mean, he's definitely being the more assertive one, this one here.
Okay.
But we still have the issue of him, you know, going into those freeze moments and challenging. Now we're standing still and everything's so interesting. Nobody's laying down, cowering, shivering, or whatever. This is good bonding stuff, you know. This is like where if a, you know, ferocious bunny rabbit comes over the hill or something,
Okay.
they're gonna handle it together, you know. gets him in that kind of that primal instinct, you know, hunt, scout, working together. Tucker, come. Come. Good boy. Good boy.
He was missing for a minute, Dennis came hauled ass back over here. They go, did they notice I was gone?
Deer poops. Ah, they're everywhere. Jeez. Dexter, come. Good. Good boy. Did you even know you had this old logging road down here?
Yeah, it actually, this is frontage for something, a house or something.
Oh, was
this
it?
was supposed to be the driveway.
He's the one that's staying closest now.
Now, is this okay to let Dexy do that? Or should we keep him in closer or just let him go?
Dexy, come.
I love these collars.
Good boy.
Good boy, Dexy. Good boy.
These people have dogs down here?
I've never heard anything from this house here. Just a little white one, and I think up the street there's, I would have sworn I saw shepherds one day, but they never bring the dog outside, so. Although I was in the house this morning. I think I see Sam. Oh, there's just fun.
What were they doing? Smelling something?
They're together.
Tucker, come. No, come. Come. Just taking the long way, I guess.
Good boy.
Good. Hey. That's controlling behavior.
I picked up on that.
Huh?
So I picked up on that. He wasn't supposed to do that.
He was trying to control his excitement because he was coming running in here, you know. He's going to try to man up in front of him.
Good boy, fucking good boy.
Let me guess, deer poop?
Anything.
See, that's been the problem, is there's been no real leadership. And so each one of them at their own times have been, kind of trying to assert themselves into that position. And so the more we can come, have these little reactions like that and address them, the more they're going to realize that it's not their job.
Okay.
Oh, these are pickles. Good boy. I guess we should probably just go back the other way, right? Because that just goes to the road and then,
That goes to the road and that's my driveway.
rather than cut through the brush. Dexter, come.
Let me take a look. You help right there, crazy.
This is great. This is the first time they've all been together where they're just like beating themselves. He's not in a bush. He's not laying there trying to ignore everyone.
Every week it gets better and better. I'm really happy.
There's some kind of unusual poop there. Puppies, here. Tucker, here.
Well, that was good that they did that though, right? But you just didn't want it to go on too long in case?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I wanted to let them know that we're just not stopping because they wanted to. You got your fill, let's go.
Okay. So we're in charge of the walk now.
Yep.
Okay.
If you let them, next thing you know, one of them grabs a stick and, they start fighting over something like that. Or her with a rock or something. This big hill, this is all part of it too?
They own all the way down to the road.
Oh wow. I mean, that's fun if you like mountain climbing.
Yeah. There's a hot dog.
You never knew?
We're running down the road.
Dexter, come. Come. Good boy. Oh, let's follow her. Come on, puppy. Dexter, come. This where the house is going to go out here?
I guess it's permitted for a house. They had all of, whatever you do, to zone it out or whatever. So it's ready to be built.
They just changed their mind.
They're trying to sell the property. My son was interested in the house. That's why I got in it. But too big for me. Too much to heat. I'm just over it already. I want a small little. They just wanted me closer to them. I actually lived in New Preston, which would have been nicer for you, because I would have been way up there.
That's more on the way here. You pooped? Oh, you pooped, Tucker? Yeah. Well, you're not shaking, so that's good. Hey, get out of there. Good boy. Good boy, Tucker. There's no more of that, like.
Yes.
Think you'd be able to do this?
By myself right now? No.
No. Not confident enough yet?
Because even like when they were smelling that lava rock together,
Make you nervous?
I kept walking and doing that. Because the last fight they had, they were only 8 months old. I couldn't get them apart. And I just assumed it was him. Because Dexy just wanted to get away from him. Dexy kept trying to get away, and he was just like not letting it happen. He was all over him. And it freaked me out.
Yeah, all three of them.
We actually had 4 at the time. We had Molly too. Molly lives with us. My daughter lives with me.
You had her still when you got these two?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And they were both great with her. They loved her, and she ruled everybody. She was in charge of everybody.
Good boy.
Mommy made a lot of mistakes, but we're going to fix it, okay? Promise.
Tired, Tucker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna, you're not gonna see much issues when you're moving like that.
Okay.
But if you could see right now, he's already started shaking a little bit.
Okay.
You see his back leg
Yep.
start to twitch. He's already starting to do the avoiding with his eyes,
That means he's waiting for something to happen, or he's going to start something.
He's waiting for it, but he's trying to avoid it by, not making eye contact, ignoring, turning his back, all that sort of stuff. You can really see it the closer he gets.
Okay, yeah.
It's so funny because they go back and forth. One day he's in the more dominant mood, the next day he is. They go back and forth. Like sometimes he's really insecure, then it's him,
Now, is that because of me? Is that my fault?
It's because of the issues that they've had. Like I said, they're all expecting. These two are getting more used to each other because they've been out together a lot more.
I've been keeping them
separate
together
more.
as much as possible.
So right now, he's expecting it more.
Okay.
So that's why he's always nervous when they come around. He's trying to avoid. But that will cause him to want to kind of address that, like he came charging down the trail,
Right.
tried to block him, that sort of stuff.
Okay. Now this is good, but he's still a little.
No, he's nice and relaxed today. You know, he's not doing a whole lot of that, trying to like make eye contact the way he was the first day.
Okay.
But these are the times, you know, oh, it's been such a good day. We went on this lovely hike. There was no problems. They're friends now. And then you go in the house, you know, an hour after they're relaxing, laying on their beds, and they just get that look at each other. You know,
Okay.
they just make that eye contact. And then, like, it seems like it happened out of nowhere, you know. It's pretty common.